so excited to have you here, especially this event for this announcement. I'm excited to have our city council with us. They're here in the front. Give them a round of applause for hanging out with us this morning. Also, I'd like to recognize some other folks in the audience. We have our MARTA board members that represent South DeKalb, specifically the city of Stonecrest. Ms. Rita Scott is here with us from the MARTA board, if you'll give her a round of applause as well. We also have Mr. Rob Frierson, who's joining us, who represents South DeKalb and Stonecrest as well. If you give him a round of applause for joining us, thank you so much. We have Ms. Leah Davis in the audience, who is representing Commissioner Lorraine Johnson's office. Thank you so much for being here. Commissioner Rita Davis Johnson and her team is also represented here this morning. Thank them very much for being here. I see some other folks in the crowd. I won't name too many so I don't get in trouble, but Lance, thank you for being here as well, representing DeKalb NAACP. We have Mr. Eric Hubbard here representing the Congressman's office. So we're just really, really excited to have all of our community partners here with us. You've heard me say this probably 100 million times, and I'll say it another 100 million times. It's a connected community that makes it so that we thrive, that we prosper, and that we achieve everything that we think we deserve in our communities. It's when our connected community, our residents, our business owners, our government partners, our community partners are all working together to improve the quality of life for everyone. It is exciting to be here today to help introduce a project that we believe will certainly enhance the quality of life for the residents in Stonecrest and all of South DeKalb. So I won't give it away. I'll step aside and let Senator Ossoff come up and really explain what we're doing here with our MARTA partners, the funding behind it, and how we believe that this truly will build our community and enhance the city of Stonecrest and all those who will be affected by the project. Senator Ossoff.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
Good morning, all. Good morning. Mayor, thank you so much for your hospitality here at City Hall. It is a pleasure to you, and thank you for your service to the city of Stonecrest and the state of Georgia. I want to recognize and thank Mayor Pro Tem George Turner, and I think it's notable, given today's announcement, Mayor Pro Tem, that you began your career driving the bus for MARTA. And here we are. Recognize Councilmember Rob Turner, Councilmember Alicia Washington, Councilmember Tammy Grimes, Commissioner Marita Davis Johnson, Acting City Manager Jill Scruggs. We also have Jim Durrett from the Buckhead Improvement District, and my friend and colleague, Congressman Johnson. Please give it up for Congressman Johnson. It's a pleasure to work with the Congressman, of course, leading MARTA, someone who has brought his talent and vision to the state of Georgia, colleague Greenwood. We're here with big news, and this is a historic day for the city of Stonecrest. It's a historic day for DeKalb County and the state of Georgia. The Congressman and I and our colleagues in Congress have been working diligently for the last 2 years to upgrade infrastructure across the state of Georgia, to make it easier for folks to get around, to get lead pipes out of drinking water systems, to expand broadband internet access, to upgrade our quality of life and our economic competitiveness. And we are working hard to ensure that South DeKalb benefits from these investments. And so we're here today to announce that we are delivering together a significant federal investment in the improvement of MARTA service and amenities here in South DeKalb, specifically to ensure that the MARTA Transit Hub will come here to the city of Stonecrest to support service that connects Stonecrest and DeKalb County with the rest of the metro area. We want to make sure that it is easy and convenient and affordable to get around DeKalb County, to get around Metro Atlanta. We want to connect DeKalb County residents with job opportunities, educational opportunities, and support working families who need easy access to public transportation. And so the Congressman and I are delivering these resources to support the development of this Stonecrest Transit Hub and MARTA's work expanding access to public transportation in DeKalb County. And I just want to note finally that we passed this through the House and the Senate with both Republican and Democratic support, bringing folks in both parties together to deliver for the state of Georgia. So again, just to be clear for our friends in the press, this historic announcement here in the city of Stonecrest a delivery of substantial federal resources to help build this Stonecrest transit hub and make it easier for folks in DeKalb County and across the metro area to access public transportation. Now, please join me in giving a round of applause to my friend and colleague, someone I have known and worked with for a very long time, Congressman Johnson.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It is really an honor to be here with Senator John Ossoff. I can't tell you how great it is to have a partner for Georgians, not just in the House, but in the Senate. And we're fortunate to have not just one friend in the Senate, we got two. And so thank you, John, also for all that you have done to help us get to this point. And you know, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Fortunately for transit and for MARTA, there have been many steps that have been taken in the past, but they've led now to a historic moment for Stonecrest. That is a transit hub for Stonecrest. So not only will Stonecrest be connected to other areas in our metropolitan area, other centers within our metropolitan area, but it will also serve as a hub, and a hub has spokes that emanate from it. And so that means transit opportunities for this area will be hubbed by this Stonecrest hub. And so, you know, some can look at a area and see only raw land, maybe some businesses, but others can look and they can see a vision of the future about what can be and what will be if there's a will to make it happen. And so this investment in Stonecrest to make a hub for MARTA signifies the vision of expanded transit opportunities for this area, not just in DeKalb County. This is like the end of the line in DeKalb County, but it's like the beginning of the line for places like Rockdale and Newton County for transit to expand in one way or the other. So it's great to have partners in the Senate who can deliver funding for not just roads, but for transit. Transit is our future. Transit is going to make life so much easier for those who cannot afford to purchase a car. It's very expensive to operate an automobile. You know, the purchase, the notes, the gas, the insurance, and then no telling how much time you are spending in that car, stuck in traffic, trying to wait to get to your destination, when if there had been a viable transit alternative, you could be accomplishing so much more, getting to where you're going, saving money, creating a better environment in terms of our air quality. It's just a win-win situation all the way around. So our future is in transit. Future begins here in Stonecrest with this hub. $1 million is a drop in the bucket in terms of what we will do moving forward. So I want to thank you all for being here. And now I would like to present to you a visionary leader for MARTA, leading this agency into the future, Mr. Collie Greenwood.
Good morning, everyone, and those kind words, Congressman Johnson. And I just have to say it is exciting to be here. I was going to say a lot about the benefits and the merits of taking transit, but I couldn't say it better than the Congressman has just said. So just come and ride with us wherever we are, and we promise we'll be with you shortly. This hub is going to be exciting. But beyond the excitement, I want to impart a note of confidence and commitment. And this is what MARTA is about when it comes to this hub. We've had a lot of conversations. We've had a lot of people back and forth in terms of the planning and what's it going to be. Are we really going to do it? And as I stand here today before you, I'm supported by my board members, Jim Durrett, Rita Scott, Rod Frierson. we are committed, and let the thought of non-commitment perish from this moment forward. We're in, and we're excited to be here. There's also I'm feeling a sense of confidence, because yes, it's a transit project, but it's not often that I get to stand here between two pillars who are both supportive of what it is that I'm trying to do. I feel like that little kid in the schoolyard with the big brothers right behind me. But I'm truly grateful for the support that these two gentlemen have given MARTA and have demonstrated for Stonecrest. So, I also want to say that MARTA is, you will hear more, or you've already heard in some sense from Mayor Cobble about the vision for this area. And I mean, the city of Stonecrest is relatively new, but very ambitious, and I'm very impressed with the vision that the mayor has laid out in the past. And I just want to say that at the center of the Stonecrest Transit Management Plan is this Stonecrest Mall Hub. So imagine with me for a moment, right? We're invested in this $15 million production. This is going to be everything we need: a roof over our heads, protection from the sun, protection from the rain, onboard, automatic fare vending machines, all kinds of restrooms, bike racks, real-time bus arrival information, ride sharing and bike sharing opportunity spaces, and future accommodation of connection to high-capacity transit into the city of Atlanta and other important employment centers. It'll also allow us to start thinking about expanding local bus service along corridors like Turner Hill Drive, Rockland Road, Klondike Road, and the Mall Parkway. This CDS, made possible only through the efforts of Congressman Johnson and Senator Ossoff, also allows us to consider further enhancements, to keep moving, to keep improving things such as ready access to fresh produce at the MARTA Market facility that we will consider putting in here. So that means that people on their transit journey can stop off and get fresh produce without having to alter their trip, and they can stay in the transit system. It allows us to dig deeper into a whole host of transit-oriented development toolkits that we have in order to really upgrade the customer experience and the scope of amenities that we will offer. It allows us to further the vision of the city of Stonecrest. It allows us to further the vision of DeKalb County and the vision of MARTA, so that this transit hub will be a center for connection and a treasured resource for our community. I think this is a deliberate expression of our collective value for you, the customer, and our respect for the time that you spend with us. Whether you're spending it on a vehicle or waiting for a vehicle, we are delighted to have you, and we want you to be delighted to be with us. So thank you, Senator Ossoff. Thank you, Congressman Johnson. And Ms. Marita Davis-Johnson is with us. I'd like to invite her up to the podium to say a few words. And thank you for joining us.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. And first of all, I'd like to say thank you to two of my most favorite folk, and that is Congressman Hank Johnson first, and Senator John Ossoff. And also to Kelly, thank you for everything that you do. And of course, Mayor, we definitely appreciate your efforts on everything. I tell you, securing this funding is a big deal for not only Stonecrest, but for the 5th District. And I would like to thank MARTA for bringing this project to the 5th and also to the city of Stonecrest. I know that as we continue to work together, there will be no limits of what we can do. So I look forward to continuing to work collaboratively on this and other projects right here in Stonecrest and the 5th District. So thank you so much.